What have I been up to in January? Stick around. Who's ready for an adventure? I'm Wild Wonder Wolf, and I'm going to take you through an adventure on gaming and life. As a mother, gamer, content creator, and more recently, crocheter. Come join me on this adventure of Hello, and welcome to the first Friday in February, where I'll be giving you a gaming update for January, as well as a little bit of life update. I'm hoping to do these on the last Fridays of the month, but we're going to start with Backlog Bingo. In January, I announced Backlog Bingo. Just for what is Backlog Bingo? Backlog Bingo is a game, is kind of a game for me to play for 2025, where I'm going through my backlog games. Some of these games on my Xbox side, so we're going to start talking there, are games that I have actually played, but never finished. Some of them are brand new. And then I have the PC game, or the generic board. I call it the generic board because it could be Xbox or PC games. So let's go ahead and look at the Xbox backlog gaming. I'm currently working on 2 games for my Xbox backlog. That is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle and Dragon Age Inquisition. The reason why I'm working on 2 of these is one of these is going to be videos on my Wild Wonder Wolf Hushed, which is a channel focused on no talking. It is strictly the story. There will be some edits to speed some things up where I'm not because there's not talking, so things where I'm running around like crazy. There'll be some sped up where there's not a lot of dialogue and stuff like that. And then the other game is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I am playing this and hope to start releasing videos in February for this as a first playthrough look on my main channel, which is where you're watching this. So I'm focusing on those 2 games first. And as so you know, I have a list. So this is how I do it. Let me see if I can I've got a list. I've got these games on a piece of paper in front of me. I do not check this board but once a month to figure out where I'm at for the updates. And to be able to check these boards off, you can see my avatar is just lounging around. But to check these off, I have to finish the game. So I cannot get a bingo of loungers up and down. So that's what I have to do. I chose Indiana Jones based on playtime. It's in the middle of the playtime. It's about 15 hours for just the base game. I can tell you right now, I probably will not get 15 hours on average because I do a little bit. I'm somewhere between completionist and base game. I like to explore, like to find things, kind of like the lore. So my second board, my generic board. Now it looks like this. It is generic. Myths, retelling, all these kinds of things. It's got 2 pages. So I kind of, I follow some of these rules, not all of them. So bingo challenge lasts for a period of 1 year. The same with the other board. The same game can't be used more than once. I can't use games that I've already played. But it's supposed to be making a dent in my backlog. I'm not going to play any new games if I can help it. The only way I'll play new games is when I'm going for a blackout and I ran out of games. The other thing I am doing is with this board, to make it even more difficult and more challenging, it cannot be a game I have played before. There's only one in here that talks about finishing a game that I've started to put down. That's the only one that I could do with a game I've played before. So these are games that I have not played before. I have not ever touched before. So like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle could count towards it. Little Nightmares on my other board could count towards it. Those are Tokyo Ghostwire is another one I could count toward it. Those are games, Callisto Protocol. Those are some of the games that I know off the top of my head that I have actually never started and can go to these. But things like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I keep picking up, putting down. Dragon Age, I keep picking up, putting down. Starfield, I keep picking up, putting down. Greedfall, I got over halfway through before I quit. Elix is another long game series that I picked up and never finished. Those are just games to give examples. But so this generic board is games that could be PC or Xbox, but they have to be, all but one had to be games that I've never picked up before. So the other thing is I got more this second page of it, more details on how to do these, plus hard mode. So I think with a blank, has to be finished. That's the hard mode. You can't just pick it up, put it down. But I am going for to mark off again any game. I have to finish it. I did finish one game with my husband. Was called Small Land. It's about a little fairy world. And I think they're fairies, but they're little people. They're only probably about 3 inches tall. And something happened to the humans, and the overland world is what the humans are called. And you go through, you fight bugs, you fight lizards, and you fight birds, and you work your way through the story. We did finish the story. I cannot put it for the complete all the challenge ones because I still got 2 trophies that I can still get on my Xbox if I wanted to, but there are 3 categories I could put this in. I haven't decided yet. That'll be in the next update, but it could be, it doesn't have any DLC, so I played a game without DLC. It could be a game because I played it on console. It could be console. It could be multiplayer, cooperative. I think it's an indie game, so maybe 4. Oh, it's not part of a series of franchise, so it's another one I could put it under, but I can only put it under 1, and I got to look at and see what I really want to put it under. So we'll look at doing that, and I'll figure out where I want to put Small Land there, because I did finish that. And then I also started, so this one's not going to count because it's brand new. I started, my husband and I started a co-op game on the weekends. We started off of my top 15 list, which is Sniper Elite Resistance. So that's where I'm at. Now, as for life, outside of gaming, I picked up crocheting in August. And I am looking for, I'm going to start doing my crochet journey on it's up here on a different channel, Wild Wolf Creations. And you can notice I got a new office. I got tired of the black background that goes with recording, so I built this for my office. It's got some of my hobbies in it. I'm thinking about on this whiteboard here, putting what I'm currently crocheting there, because it's going to be used for both my for my creations channel and this. Bookshelf over here has got my books because I enjoy reading, and it's got yarn for crocheting. And yes, no, I know if any person that knows anything about crocheting and yarn hoards, this is small. This is not anywhere small, and there's a crochet bear for the fun of it. I'll talk more about that later. But I started with Woobles Kits, which is little stuffed animals. I can't pronounce the name. Is it Anagurumi animals? So I've picked up and put down crochet about 10 times. I used to start, this is a flat piece I worked on. I decided to trash it. But I used to always start with flat pieces. I was not getting the hang of it, couldn't do it, picked up the stuffed animals, and something in my brain clicked, and I could do the stuffed animals, and I'm starting to transfer those skills into flat pieces. And so that's good. For those of you who don't know, that don't follow me on Twitter, or it's not Twitter, X, or Blue Sky, I have been kind of suffering with bouts of postpartum depression for the last several months, so it's been really hard trying to get this channel going back again. And I hope that I'm trying to show up more, and hopefully February is going to be the start of that. Along with my channel, I'm going to try and get this one going, and then my Hush channel will hopefully start up in March. I'm just having a hard time getting motivation with the depression. I'm constantly tired. I have no motivation, and I'm hoping that's going to change. I'm hoping with the crocheting, finding time to crochet more again is going to help with that. I've also added books into the thing. Now, don't come at me. Audiobooks. They're mostly audiobooks. I can't find time to read. If I do try to get a physical book or an ebook, because I do have Kindle, my lovely 3-year-old likes to take them and hide them or change the pages, and I don't remember where I'm at. So I try to stick with mostly audiobooks, because then I could do chores around the house and listen to them. So for February, my goals are to get this channel up and running, create a schedule for editing, find time to game some more, and also get my shorts. So for like TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Get those going again. Those are my main goals, and actually posting daily for the shorter content, and that includes videos and text, and at least once a week on this channel. Maybe I'm also looking at maybe starting a little small blogging kind of channel to do my crochet journey, and hope to see you there. Hello, and welcome to the 1st February and Friday. Aye, Captain. Hello. It is 1st Friday in February. Say that 20 times fast, because I've said it plenty of times. Who wants to play some bingo on this adventure? Thank you for joining me on this adventure. We hope to catch you on the next adventure. And with the pack, adventure always awaits. Bye.